Do you want me to open it, or do you want to open it? Because like for the past, I like every single episode you've opened.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You sexy thing. Do it.
I don't know what
Show
to
me
say.
what you got. Yeah. See, it's
I don't know what to say.
Kind of hard when you put it on the spotlight, huh? Yeah.
Stop talking.
No, do it.
Try to open the episode.
You
have
got
it.
this. No, you do it. You got it. I believe in you. Do it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to CafeTalk. I'm here with Victor, and I'm Jolen.
What up?
And yeah, I don't know. This is my first time opening up the episode. I don't really know what to say. I'm usually the guy.
That's a good opening, Jolen.
I'm usually the guy behind the scenes. Like I do the editing and stuff.
You're the face of this program. You're the sexy one. I'm just the
voice. The face isn't that important in a podcast. You don't see our faces for good reason.
I mean, well, you know what I mean. Just take the damn compliment.
All right.
So what are we gonna talk about today, Jolen?
I don't know. I mean, open up how we always do. How are you doing, Victor?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of tired today.
You look tired.
Yeah, just stressing out over some stuff, some future plans up ahead. You know, things didn't go as I planned, and that's just causing me minor stress. Something I'll get over today.
That's life. We all have that.
Exactly.
Everyone deals with that every once in a while. Did you do any? So today is November 1st, day after Halloween. Pre-opening to Dia de los Muertos. Did you do anything for Halloween?
Dia de los Muertos Eve?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
You didn't go out with your nieces or anything?
I was going to. I was going to go take them trick-or-treating. My sister decided to take her to, like, her sister-in-laws. And from then on, they just, like, went trick-or-treating somewhere else. So, I think that's what they did. I'm not sure. I haven't asked her yet. I just decided to come to the cafe shop, and they had, like, a Melee set up. You know, Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, nice.
From the GameCube. And we were playing that. And it was pretty fun. We also played Mario Strikers. Remember that game?
I don't.
Did you eat breakfast today?
I did.
What did you eat?
I ate eggs and oatmeal.
Oh, you didn't make anything fancy?
No. Why do you guys always think I make fancy things? You know, I'm a simple guy. You gotta treat
yourself, Jolen. You gotta love yourself.
I'm a simple guy. I like simple things.
And you gotta get yourself, you know, a night in. You know, bring yourself some like candlelight dinner with some roses. Buy yourself some roses. You know, make yourself smell nice for yourself. Get some cologne.
I don't have that kind of money. Think I'm gonna spend money on roses?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not for myself.
They're like $5 for one rose. It's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, you can. It's possible.
It is possible.
Senpai?
Sign over pie.
Omawaru Shinderu? Nani?
Goddamn, Victor.
Alright, No. What I really want to ask you is, what did you think about should we give spoiler alerts?
Yeah, we'll put a spoiler alert.
Alright, spoiler alert, everybody. And we're going to talk about season 2 of Stranger Things. So if you haven't finished seeing it, you know...
What's wrong with you? Just kidding. I'm just joking. If you haven't finished the second season of Stranger Things, just skip to this time that I post up. Here.
Just go watch it. Just enjoy it. Just watch it. It's so good.
Spoiler alert has actually been established.
What did you think about the ending?
What did I think about the ending? I thought it was fitting. I liked it. Yeah. I felt like it was a little bit rushed because things kind of just like fell into place. Like if they took a little bit more time to establish, well, not establish, but just to show a little bit more action in what actually goes on, I thought it would have been perfect. I honestly think that was done incredibly well. I honestly believe that was actually, I was going to bring that up right now. I was going to tell you that the whole ending was made even better by the fact that like their timing, their teamwork was so good, even though they weren't talking to each other. You know, them burning the roots at the bottom, Elle closing the gate, and then what's her name, Mrs. Byers taking the creature out of Will. Yeah, like all of that happening just in time, so that right on time, you know, like it weakened everybody. No, I don't. I don't disagree with you on that, but I just feel like it just seems like it was so coincidental. Like, oh shoot, we know what to do now. Oh shoot, 11's here. Like, she can save the day. Sadly, like there needed to be like one more death, and then I felt like it would have been perfect.
Who just like I don't know. Who would you want to die?
The brother of the new girl. I don't know what his name is.
The asshole?
Yeah, like if he died, I would have been happy with that.
But he wasn't really much of an asshole. Like if his father died, I would have been happy. Like he was only an asshole because he couldn't release his anger towards his father, so he released it to his sister.
I feel like the ending I wanted is more of a what's his name? The guy who wrote it.
Stephen King.
Yeah, I feel like I'm taking more of a Stephen King approach where I want the girl to like kill her brother to come so that way she can evolve as a character. Or I'm not gonna deny it. But I don't know, just in my personal taste, it was like a little bit too fast. And I'm not saying like
it was bad.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying that
you
needed another episode.
Yeah.
Maybe just like another 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Like that's how minutely fast I'm talking about.
Okay.
If it was just like slowed down a little bit, like it would have been the perfect pace for me.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously there are people who think like it was perfect, and I like that's totally fine.
Where would you slow it down though? Like what would you add or something? You know, like what I wanted to see what your thought is. Or
I would have added a little bit more action when the cop and 11 were going into the upside down, I guess, or inside of the roots. Like maybe if there was like another 10 minutes of like something going on,
okay, I
felt like it would have been perfect. Because the pacing when Mike and the rest of them like actually find the entrance to the roots, like I feel like that was fine.
Yeah.
When they take the Demogorgon or like the hive mind person outside of Will, that was perfect.
Yeah.
It was actually like scripted very well. The pacing was amazing.
Yeah.
Just the part with the cop and 11, like there needed to be a little bit more. When they had that moment when they actually felt like a family, that was beautiful. I felt like don't touch that. That was fine. But when they get to the facility, there just needed to be a little bit more, and I felt like it would have been golden.
Okay. So I understand what you mean. When they got to the facility, they were cautious of every left and right turn they would cause because the demodogs were there. But I understand what you mean. If they actually encountered one or encountered a few, you know, like not just they honestly just got in and went straight to where they needed to go and no issues whatsoever. So I understand what you meant by that. It honestly would have added a little more, you know, intensity to the whole scene. So I get you with that. I agree. But I personally really enjoy the ending. It's just the whole kiss scene at the end.
That was expected.
Yeah, it was. Like I mean, they were about to kiss even then before the whole. Yeah, like,
the thing is, like, I don't
attack.
remember. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the first season in a while. Like, I don't remember there was like that strong of like a love connection between 11 and Mike. I know there was like something there, but I felt like it was more of like a juvenile kind of thing. It wasn't like that intense.
No, it was.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really remember.
To me, in my eyes, it was obvious as hell. Like I understand your feelings because when I saw, you know, when 11 sees what's his name, Mike with Max in the gym, and she gets jealous. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I saw that and she got jealous, I kind of saw it as like, I got the feeling of like, why? Why are you getting jealous? Like he's not. You're not together.
I understood that.
You got that?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I understand your feeling of like, it wasn't a huge like love interaction with them. Yeah. But when you think about it, they do. When you think about it, the whole season 1, that's just about Mike and 11.
True.
Like he's the one that keeps her in his house, in his basement, feeds her egos, you know, talks to her, gets her to talk, releases her power. So she honestly only feels comfortable with Mike. She doesn't feel comfortable with Douglas.
Sorry.
Not Douglas. What's his name? Dustin,
Lucas, and Will.
Yeah, she doesn't feel comfortable with them at all. Will's missing all the fucking season 1. Dustin and Lucas, she doesn't talk to him, and honestly, they don't trust her. Only until like she gets like bullied or he gets bullied, someone gets bullied, and then they come in. That's when they start trusting her and shit. Yeah. But most of the whole season 1 is just Mike trusting 11 from the beginning.
Still on the topic of that, I feel like, I don't know, I'm very biased, or not biased, but it's just weird. Like when a story goes that direction where like, there's like turmoil and love, and then it works out at the end. I don't know why, but I'm a huge like sap for those kind of stories.
Really?
Yeah, and it's I think it just reflects on my own life because I haven't had a girlfriend or anything.
You're still calling that fantasy?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like the example that I gave you earlier, was like Naruto the last movie.
Yeah.
Or like the I don't know.
Naruto the last.
Yeah, Naruto the last. Like that that movie in my eyes was like a movie that didn't have to be made, but it was made, and I'm happy that it was.
Because it was literally pretty much filler. It was like a filler movie just to explain how Naruto and Hinata got
that,
closer.
and it's the whole movie is basically like an advertisement for like Boruto.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I mean, I don't mind at all. Like it was a good movie. There were really good action scenes, and then the whole like half of the movie is spent on establishing like Naruto's feelings towards Hinata, and that's what gets me. I get you. And there are other movies like that too. Like
I'm actually, you know what I'm a sucker for?
What?
Shows or movies with a bad ending.
Really?
Like not bad as in like it's a shitty ending. I mean bad as in like not a happy ending. Like it ends in a negative way. Like Goosebumps, Twilight Zone, fucking Tales from the Dark Side. Those are 3 shows that like growing up I would always watch that had the typical, twist ending that didn't end the way you expected it, but it wasn't a happy ending. And in my mind, I see those shows as like amazing shows because they did that. Like most people just stuck to the trope of like, oh, all's well that ends well, like fucking our hero saved the day, happy ending, everyone lived happily ever after. But these shows took the route of no, it didn't end the way you expected it to end. It honestly got worse, or it probably could get worse, or maybe this wasn't the only victim, or this wasn't the last victim. There's gonna be more, like that type of stuff. And I as soon as I see that type of ending, I automatically think it's a great show or a great movie. And
I can see that.
Okay, I want to see more. It's a little twist, like Scary Stories. Remember that book? Like in elementary, we used to read.
I remember it, but I never read that.
Yeah.
I like tell you guys all the time. I'm not a fan of like scary creepy things.
Yeah, I know. It's just we're trying to get you into it, Jolen.
But I'm getting there.
Lose that scary virginity.
Scary virginity is scary. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, I like those stories. I like that type of stuff.
You know what movie I want to see that's coming out soon?
Which one?
I mean, by the time this podcast comes out, it'll probably be out. The new Thor movie.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah,
I've told Edward that I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Did he want to watch it?
Edward does want to watch it.
Because I know for sure Serge was going to watch it, like, for a fact. And the guys want to go watch it with him. But, yeah, I mean, I'm done to go watch it.
I actually really want to watch it.
I really want to go get sushi, though.
Oh, sushi sounds good.
It's so good. I love sushi. It's just raw fish. I love raw fish.
I want pizza.
You want pizza?
Yeah.
I
always crave pizza, but not cheap pizza. Like thin crust, freaking brick oven pizza.
Oh, okay.
Like an artisan pizza.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you if you wanted some Chicago deep dish pizza that I've been dying to try. That we could go
that
try.
Actually sounds good.
Have you seen it? Have I showed it to you?
No.
It's called. Let me show you. Let me see the name. It's really cool.
All right. Well, Victor looks up that. This is a good time for any of you guys listening. What movies are you interested in?
Let us know down in the comment section below.
Yeah, comment down below. Tell us what kind of movies you like. Any movies that you're anxiously awaiting to come out in theaters, or what's your all-time favorite movie?
Oh! The place is called Rances Chicago Pizza. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Rances.
No, it's in Long Beach.
Rances. Yeah, it's on Long Beach. The pizza looks amazing. Look at that. It's just the classic Chicago deep dish. And look at that.
Oh my god.
So good. I've been wanting to try it. I've been dying to try it. My friend Goosey told me about it, and like I still haven't gone just because it's not something I want to eat by myself. I want to eat with friends, and it looks so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. This looks like a lot of calories, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it does. There's a bunch of cheese and bread and stuff.
But that's what makes pizza good. Okay, so you already know that I really like most ginger flavored things. Yeah. Not ginger, garlic. Ginger, my bad.
Wait,
most
make up your mind, Julie.
Sorry. Sorry, I got them confused in my head for a moment. Yeah,
like ginger beer.
Like I like a lot of ginger flavored things aside from ginger candy. Now that I've been like looking up more recipes and things like that, I think I know why I like ginger stuff, because ginger is a really good ingredient to add into things that you're going to ferment.
That you're going to ferment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it works out. Like ginger just naturally is a good thing to ferment.
I mean, but that's weird though, because let's say in this example of kombucha, you know what kombucha is? The fermented tea.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All the recipes I've seen that involve ginger they don't add ginger at the end. I mean, at the beginning, they add it at the end.
Yeah.
When you're already bottling it up. Like I thought you.
So so with ginger kombucha, you like make the base and then you can add whatever else you want. Sometimes the base that you make, say you're gonna make like a blueberry kombucha.
Yeah.
You make your tea and you add actual blueberries into it, and that's what gives it the blueberry flavor. But with ginger, like it doesn't need as much time to ferment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you can add it like very late into the stage, and it'll give the kombucha the ginger flavor, which like gingerade kombucha is my favorite flavor.
Gingerade?
Yeah.
Like lemonade ginger?
Yeah.
Stuff?
Ginger, it's like
I've never actually tried that.
It's so good. It tastes like, I don't know, it tastes like ginger beer, but it's like fizzy and nice, especially when it's cold.
I mean, I've tried the grape kombucha. I've tried the fruit punch kombucha type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I love that. It tastes really good. I haven't tried the ginger. I've tried ginger beer.
Really good.
The ginger beer was awesome. The one that you
bought
before last time?
Was really good.
That was great. I really
and also, I forgot which one was that I gave you, but the first ginger beer I drank was like Reed's ginger beer. It's like Jamaican blend or something.
Oh,
that you get at Costco. That one's really good. Well, not Costco, at Trader Joe's.
It was like a Jamaican style ginger beer, right?
Dude, that was so good.
I remember trying the brand. But they have two. They have the regular brand that's ginger beer, and then they have the Jamaican spices of ginger beer. I don't like the Jamaican one.
I like both of them.
I've tried both of them, and I didn't like the Jamaican.
Oh, but yeah, going back to it, I think that's the reason why, because ginger just kind of tastes like ferment.
So you just
like on
that?
its own. Yeah, I just like the taste of fermented stuff.
Do you enjoy cheese?
I do.
Do you love cheese?
I don't love it, but I enjoy it.
Well, what else is fermented?
Bread
wine.
Is fermented.
Do you like wine?
I do like wine.
Oh, you do like wine.
And I like beer too.
Yeah, sourdough bread.
I really like sourdough. Because I gained an appreciation for bread because I actually tried making bread on multiple occasions, and I started with like a store-bought yeast culture, and it came out fine. But then I actually like made my own bread without any yeast, like letting it naturally inoculate.
Yeah. And
that bread came out. It varied. Some of them came out tasting like ciabattas. Some of them came out tasting like baguettes. And then one occasion, I don't know how I did it, I got it to taste like a really light sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talked to somebody at Trader Joe's who's like a bread enthusiast, he was like surprised. He was like, "How the hell did you get sourdough, like just with natural yeast?" Because like the yeast that you add into sourdough is like from France or something, or like
really?
in Europe. Like it's a specific yeast.
Yeah.
Like not every yeast can make a sourdough.
What the heck?
Yeah. So I was like, that's crazy. But
why didn't you try replicating your process again?
I did, and it tasted just like baguettes.
Oh.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know what happened.
I thought you meant like one batch itself created all three.
No. I made only like a single loaf.
Okay, I see. Damn, that's crazy. So if you would have let it ferment a little longer, you could have actually had some amazing sourdough.
Yeah, or I could have just kept some of that dough and used it as like to inoculate other doughs to make sourdough.
Exactly. Damn.
I just like fermented stuff. Like I also like kimchi.
Yeah, I know you do.
Ooh, that was a nice car.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so
like, what else?
I like kimchi. I like kombucha. I've yet to try tapache. I don't like tejuino though.
I was gonna ask you that. You literally took the word
I tried it. I tried it that one time with your dad,
exactly.
But I was younger.
Maybe you should try it again.
Yeah,
right now.
maybe I should try it again.
I mean, well, we can't because we're not gonna go. But even then, you should. It's really good. My dad introduced tejuino in my life when I was like 12 years old, and I found it disgusting. What? Oh yeah. So tejuino is a Mexican drink that its base is fermented corn, fermented what is it? Flour masa?
Isn't it just corn?
Is it corn?
I don't know. I thought it was just like corn.
Yeah,
like corn that you buy in the grocery store and you just like let it sit and ferment.
Yeah, well, my parents said it was masa, but masa is literally just like
it's like ground up corn
dough. Yeah, it's like ground up corn. So it's fermented corn. It's ground up, mixed in with like water and lemon and maybe some like other spices. Every person does it differently, but those are like the main basic ingredients to it. So you get like a really it's not alcoholic at all, but you get like a really fermented flavor, kind of like kombucha, but it's like corn based and lime based. That's all you mainly get, and it's really good. It's very savory. It's very acidic. And
on the other hand, tapache, which is what I mentioned earlier, same principle, but instead of corn, you use pineapples.
Oh my god!
So you use the skin of the pineapple because it's like the skin has these natural bacteria and natural yeast that come with it. You use some of the meat, and then some people like to add different things. Like I saw somebody who puts like ginger and habaneros to make it spicy.
No way, that sounds good.
Along
Sweet
with some
spicy?
along with some like brown sugar and some cardamom, cinnamon, just stuff like that. Or you can just
I wanna try that.
If you're making like a small batch for yourself, you could just like literally just put sugar, pineapples, and water, and that'll make like a basic tapache.
Yeah, so I remember my dad introduced tejuino, the corn-based one, when I was 12, and they told me it was great. Like the way I'm talking about it right now, that's how they were talking about it. And I tried it. I almost like spit it out. It was disgusting. I just at that time I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like my palate wasn't used to like the bitter flavors that develop over age. But now I went back to it, like not recently, but I'm gonna say like 5 years ago. I went back to it, and I loved it instantly. As soon as I tried it, it was refreshing. It was good. I finished like a 42 ounce like cup just by myself, but like not like an instant, but just like throughout the day just by myself. Normally we would get that 42 ounce for like all three of us because not all of us like drink it as much. But I loved it instantly, and now I constantly want to go back and get some more, but I just, I forget about it easily.
That's fine.
But
I understand.
I recommend maybe try it. I'll gladly go buy one myself, and then you could drink some. If you like it, you could keep it, and then I'll get another one for myself. And if not, I'll just drink the one that you don't want.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. But yeah, I think it's just that. Like I like the taste of fermented things.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. When did you realize this? Like when did it just like hit you? It struck you?
I think it struck me when I ate bread and kombucha together. Like it doesn't sound like a good combination, and it's not a good combination, but it's just like you eat like a baguette, and it's like really hard on the outside, and it's very like light and chewy with a little bit of acidity on the inside. And you drink kombucha where it's like it's bubbly, but it's not like a carbonation bubble. They're like very tiny bubbles that feel really good in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They do. I mean, that's the whole reason why people like. Well, it's the opposite reason why people like seltzer water. Because the bubbles in seltzer water is like really big, and it gives you like a burning sensation.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the way you describe it with the whole bread and kombucha, I automatically thought of like French people, like with their baguettes and cheese and like charcuterie, and then like a glass of wine to go with it. Like they think bread and wine is a great combo.
It is.
So
it honestly is.
I mean, that's why. Oh, I found out on the internet that there's this berry. I forgot where it was grown, but it's called a miracle berry, and
it's a nice name,
right? But the reason why they call it a miracle berry is because once you eat the berry, it coats your tongue and your taste buds in a special like oil or chemical that just shuts down all the bitter and sour taste buds in your tongue. So after you eat the miracle berry, if you go and eat like a lemon or
I've heard about
sour,
this. Yeah,
it tastes like super sweet. Like the lemon tastes like you're drinking lemonade, like sweet lemonade.
That's crazy.
And you can literally like drink vinegar and it won't taste bad.
I mean, I already drink vinegar, but
do you?
Yeah, we're Filipino.
Well, I mean,
we use vinegar for everything. We use vinegar in all our food. We use it to fucking clean our house.
Do you fucking just drink it straight out of the bottle?
Sometimes.
Damn,
I like vinegar.
Okay, well, even then, that's what I'm saying. Like, I searched it up and I was amazed by it because like, whoa, it's a fucking fruit that changes your palate. That's amazing. So I found these tablets online
They have the miracle berry.
Yeah, the focus the miracle berry. And all you do is just like put it in your tongue, let it dissolve, and it automatically coats it. I bought some, so we can like test it out, see how it goes.
Dang, it's a feature episode right there. It really is. Probably the first time you guys see our faces.
Hey, that would be a good idea. Hey, not bad. All right. I mean, they're gonna be here like by Friday. Oh, so if you want to try it then. But yeah, definitely. I just wanted to share with that the whole miracle berry stuff. I was stunned when I first heard about it.
Well, thank you everybody for listening and tuning in.
Thank you.
I guess the usual, comment, like, and subscribe. That'll help us out a lot. It'll let us know, and also let us know what we're doing.
And also,
never mind, that was horrible.
All right, you want me to do it?
Yeah. Go ahead, Victor.
All right, everybody, that wraps up another episode for Cafe Talk. Right here with Jolen and Victor, your two guys, your main mans, your lovers. Well, no, sorry, but we love you. We love you, world, all right? We love everybody out there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just let us know what your favorite movies are. Do you like fermented food? What kind of foods do you like?
Exactly.
Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about in future episodes. Let us know if there's anything you want us to do, live actions, let's plays. We have all these in the works.
Just let us know what would you like to see from us. We will do random stuff. That's what this channel's all about.
Next episode is episode 5. We have something very, very interesting planned.
Yeah, we're going to talk about coffee, and we're going to be deep about coffee. So if you want to get your notebooks out and, learn something new about something that you might be drinking for the rest of your life, some people out there, that would be the time to do it. So see you next episode, and all of you, stay beautiful.